Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom has leaked in his entirety, from what his costume is going to look like to a scene that involves him interacting with Peggy and Steve to what his face looks like, including partial scars and a fully deformed Doctor Doom. So let's talk about all of it. Okay, we got some brand new leaks for Avengers Doomsday and some accompanying images that are rather very interesting, which I'm going to talk about in detail. So I'm not sure about what's going on here because I wasn't going to talk about this because I was like, it's got to be fake, right? Up until the entire account and all the images disappeared with what seems to be a takedown. So maybe something is valid here. So for the sake of this, they're not going to be in this video. They're going to be blurred out, but they are linked down below. So here's how this is going to work. I'm just going to toss this up and the image is blurred behind it. Again, it's in the link down below, or the one that pops up if YouTube lets me link it through one of those little pop-up recommendation things. Who knows? It's YouTube. It might not. I don't know. Either way, though, let's talk about what's going on here because we got a pretty interesting look at a couple big factors here from Avengers Doomsday. The first thing I want to talk about is Namor, who is obviously back, and he looks like he's got a pretty interesting new outfit that pulls from the comics. And this outfit seems to be that like a blue fish scale armor that has the middle of like his chest and abdomen exposed. If I did my job right, you should be seeing the image right here on the screen right now. It seems like he's got this outfit, and they incorporated, obviously, some of his native accessories there around him. That's the best way I can explain it. And he also looks like he's got much longer hair. Now, it's not super long, but it's definitely frizzy and bigger and longer than it was in Wakanda Forever. Then we got some images of the house that was featured on the set of the film. Now, the house in question here seems to have two children playing outside on a swing, and it looks like two people on the porch. Now, this is reportedly the house that is owned by Steve and Peggy, which was titled the Luke Cage and Iron Fist house. So again, it's looking pretty legit. But I think the main part of this that everybody wants me to talk about is Doctor Doom. So we see an image of his full suit, which seems to be close, at least from what I can make out in the tiny details, to exactly what we saw at that expo in China in September. But the other factor here is the different looks at his face. So one image is Robert Downey Jr. with a big scar going down his face, and it's going around his left eye, and he's got some burns and disfiguration, but you can still very much tell it's Robert Downey Jr. The other image here is very different, as it features his face and his cloak and everything very tethered and burned, and he almost looks like he's halfway between normal and Two-Face from The Dark Knight. Like there is skin and flesh just sort of peeling off and grotesquely just attached to his face. Like he looks like he's been through the ringer. I think that's a fair way to put it. Now, this is just these images I want to talk about. There's going to be another video that I have to get into with some other stuff that's featured in a separate photo. But overall, if this is real, this is, it's a pretty significant leak. But then again, we're at the point where AI is getting so convincing now that everybody's falling for it because it's gotten way better. So it's tough. These images did get ripped down and the account disappeared. So again, this is an indicator, but I just want you to know it could be fake. Again, we're at the point in time now where even obvious fake AI stuff, people are falling for it, and they should know better. So be careful. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will, and if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.